Alright, here we have a 2006 Buick Lacrosse. I've always kind of liked these. In my opinion, this is kind of the last of the, what I would consider the real Buicks. This is a typical sedan. This replaced the Regal and the Buick Century, from what I understand. They had a few different versions of it. They had one with a V8 under it, like the Impala. I think it was the Lacrosse Super. This is not that, but they did have it. Your typical old grandma car, which I honestly like these kind of cars, so, you know, it's pretty nice, actually. Probably one of the last Buicks I would consider owning, in my opinion. It's a Lacrosse or Lacrosse CXL. It's in pretty good shape. Drives really good. Has the leather interior. You got a CD player, automatic climate control, wood grain, OnStar. Driver's door ajar. It's not a jar, it's a door. Let's see. Start her up. There it goes. See if it says, other than low fuel, what else we got here? It's for the cruise control. How many miles does this have? There we go. 110,000 miles. Not bad, actually. You got your stuff for the little screen here. You got the fuel economy. And the battery information, English metrics, traction control off, traction control on, the hazards, which for some reason don't tick or anything, which is really weird. Typical turn signal stock there. You got climate controls on the steering wheel, which is nice. You got your radio controls, cruise control, all of that fun stuff. Don't really need that on. It's automatic. And one thing that's been throwing me off lately, I'm used to the column shift. This does not have that, but other than that, I really like it. It's got your typical GM radio, which is actually kind of different compared to like the normal radios these were using, most GM cars were using. You got your book for the 2006 Lacrosse. Interesting, they still use the old Buick thing. 06. It's got a pretty nice running car. Take a look at the outside of it. Turn on the lights. That bird. Oh, there we go. This is definitely one of the nicer, newer GM cars out there, in my opinion. I like it. And it's one of the last, well, I wouldn't say the last, but this is the last era of it. Ugh. Heavy hood. The 3800 Series 3, which was the last iteration of GM's 3800 mainly used in Buicks. I think it was actually a Buick design, which got sold to, I believe it was Jeep, and then the GM bought it back. And they used it in various sedans throughout the 80s through the 2000s. But yeah. I got leather back seats. Rocker panels are still there. It's pretty nice back here, actually. Not too bad. It's kind of cramped, but it's not that bad. I don't know where you're. I guess the windows are locked. OnStar. Focus. Not on the Chevette. There we go. Oh yeah. Other than it being kind of cramped, it's not bad back here. You get cup holders. No vents in the back or anything else. It's got a pretty nice carpet back here. Does this window roll down? I think it's locked up front. These very much resemble the late 90s Ford Taurus. I mean, it's a very similar design. Maybe less ovals, but very similar otherwise. Here's the other back seat. They finally got rid of ashtrays and Buicks at this point. And no ashtrays to be seen, unless they were optional. I really like these chrome wheels. They look pretty nice. It's a very nice car, other than, you know, typical dents and dings. You know, grandma's running into stuff. Turn off the hazards, and this can go back to auto. And you have a console here, OnStar up there, mirror, that kind of works, more for your garage door over here. And what is neat about this car, if I can remember how to do it, oh, this is how you open the trunk. This car is actually kind of neat, this weird things like that. It's got a very roomy trunk. Still has a net. It's kind of hard for me to see the video because it's not coming through very well. Very roomy trunk. But one thing I do think is neat about this is it has a remote start. If I can. There you go. So, thanks for watching.